The Orioles appear wonderfully relaxed. And so does Joe Cronin, president of the American League, who is seated with owner Gene Autry of the California Angels. The Robinson boys, Frank and Brooks, whose back-to-back homers started the Orioles rolling yesterday, have been team leaders all season long. Mo Drabowski is still savoring the joy of his spectacular record-tying relief performance. President Warren Giles of the National League hopes for a little better luck today. Sandy Koufax and Jim Palmer are today's starting pitcher. The incomparable Koufax won 27 this year, a National League record for lefties. The youthful Palmer had 15 victories. The Dodger fans are out in force as usual. They've shattered all of baseball's attendance records while rolling up an attendance total of more than 20 million in 9 years in Los Angeles. The Dodgers take the field eager to come back and square the series. Koufax, who takes his final warm-up pitches, goes into this game with 19 consecutive scoreless innings in World Series competition. Luis Aparicio leads off for Baltimore. Koufax pitches with a 2-2 count, and Aparicio pulls a grounder to deep short. Wills goes far to his right for a fine backhanded stop of the ball. He makes a leaping throw, but little Louie beats it out for the base hit. Baltimore takes the field for the Dodger half of the inning. The 20-year-old Palmer seems calm enough as he warms up for his first World Series appearance. Jim pitches to Wills, and the first ball is hit right back at him. The youngster knocks it down and throws Maury out. Ron Fairley walks to open the Dodgers' second. Lou Johnson comes up with one man out. Johnson pokes a little blooper into short right field. Robinson slips on the loose turf, and Johnson dives headfirst into second. Fairley, meanwhile, pulls up at third. Koufax surveys the situation from the batting circle. Wes Parker is purposely passed to fill the bases. With 2 out, the Orioles prefer to pitch to Koufax. Jim Palmer takes his time in this critical situation. Koufax swings at the first pitch and lifts an easy pop-up to Dave Johnson. And that ends the Dodger threat. In the Oriole third, Etchebarren watches a third strike go by. Sandy's control has been amazing, with 25 strikes out of 28 pitches. In the Oriole fifth inning, Boog Powell leads off with a sharp single to left field. Koufax gets set to pitch with 1 out. Paul Blair lifts a fly to center. Willie Davis moves under it, but he's lost it in the sun. The ball falls behind him. He retrieves it quickly, but Blair reaches second, and Powell goes to third. Etchebarren hits another fly to shallow center field. Willie Davis drifts in easily. No! He drops it, and Powell scores. Willie fires hurriedly to third base, and it goes wild, and Blair also scores. Let's see that in slow motion. Davis apparently sees the ball because he calls for it. But the ball seems to hit the heel of his mitt as he closes the glove. Then, after retrieving the ball, Willie, in his effort to redeem himself, throws too hastily. He is charged with 2 errors on this play and 3 in the inning. Now, manager Walt Alston talks to Koufax. With 2 out, Aparicio rips one past Gilliam down the left field line. And Echebarren scores while Aparicio scampers around the second base with a stand-up double. Baltimore leads 3-0. Frank Robinson walks to the plate to start the 6th inning for the Orioles. On a 3-2 count, Frank hammers a long drive to right center that falls between Willie Davis and Ron Fairley. Robbie races around the third for an easy triple. Now let's see what really happened. Fairley and Davis both are there in time, but they hesitate, stop, and back off while the ball drops between them. Koufax now faces the massive Boog Powell, and the big fellow singles to right center. And Frank Robinson trots home with another run. Dodger fans aren't too happy as Baltimore now has pulled away to a 4-0 lead. Ron Peronowski is pitching for the Dodgers in the Baltimore 8th. The Orioles have 2 on and none out, and Coach Billy Hunter is flashing signs. Powell is primarily a power hitter, but in this situation, he lays down a beautiful sacrifice bunt, and both runners advance. Peronowski pitches to Dave Johnson, who slashes a hit off Ron's shins, and Frank Robinson scores. Ron makes a desperation throw while he's falling. It goes wild, and Brooks Robinson also scores. Phil Regan, who has been the Dodger bullpen ace this year with 14 victories and only 1 defeat, comes in to relieve Peronowski and checks the Oriole rally, with Baltimore leading 6-0. Tommy Davis pinch hits to open the Dodger 8th. Jim Palmer continues to go calmly about his work as he faces Davis. Tommy Davis, a 2-time batting champion, comes through with a single to right. It's only the 4th hit the Dodgers have been able to get. And Palmer stops the threat right there. Going into the 9th, Palmer still appears strong. His magnificent overhand delivery seems effortless as he gets his full body into the pitch. Ron Fairley is the first hitter, and he strikes out. Lefevre walks to keep alive the faintest hope for the Dodgers. Lou Johnson is up next. With a 1-1 count, Johnson swings from his heel. But he flies to left field, and Kurt Bleppery takes it easily. Now Palmer is only 1 out away from a shutout victory, with Roseborough the hitter. Palmer's fastball crackles again, and Roseborough pops up behind short. Aparicio grabs it, and the Orioles win 6-0 for their 2nd straight victory. Andy Echebarren and Boog Powell rush to congratulate Palmer, and then he's surrounded by all of the happy Orioles. Palmer's triumph made history because at 9 days short of his 21st birthday, he's the youngest pitcher ever to achieve a shutout in a World Series. For Sandy Koufax, there was only sympathy from all Dodger rooters.